Hi, my name is Joan Prentice, and I'm here with Siobhan Taylor, who is an author and journalist who has written a children's book titled Round, Round, Round. It's a beautiful story with a wonderful message for our children, and I'm excited that she's here with us today. She's going to share the inspiration of the book and tell us a little bit more about the book. And so, Siobhan, I am so glad that you're here,
I'm
excited about what God has placed in your hands to share with us. And so I'm looking forward to hearing more
Thank you.
about the
Thank
inspiration
you.
of this
Thank you.
book. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about Round.
Well, Round is my main character is Olivia Catherine Amanda Mae Brown, and simply put, Olivia is round. And so Olivia is teased in class, and she goes home to her grandmother, and her grandmother helps her to really begin to not listen to what the little girls say. And Olivia begins to believe in herself, not giving away too much of the story. Olivia begins to really believe, because her grandmother tells her that she has to believe she has wings before she can fly. She has to believe that she has the wings on the inside of her before she can rise. So Olivia she goes on a journey, and we go on a journey with her.
Okay, so the title of the book, Round, and Olivia is round. And so tell me why it's so necessary for Grandma to have this conversation with Olivia.
Olivia is a little bit curvier than her friend. She's just a little bit, and her grandmother understands that. And she's being teased, she's being bullied in school, and her grandmother wants her to learn to believe in herself. But Olivia has to do the work. She honestly has to learn herself, and she has to believe it for herself.
Okay. Thank goodness for Grandma, huh?
Yeah,
And
thank
so,
God for Grandma.
Yeah, how about that? The name, I love the name. The name flows for me. I mean, it's beautiful. Olivia Catherine Amanda Mae Brown.
Yeah.
And tell me how this name came about.
I've been writing for years. I've always had like a flair for poetry, and I love to write. And I started playing with the name Olivia, and Olivia means peace, and the sound of it, Olivia, and then Olivia Catherine Amanda Mae Brown. Simply put, she was round, and it flowed. The rhythm of it flowed.
Okay. And I think somewhere that I read that when you think about that name, it really begins to speak to legacy or heritage. How so?
Olivia is named after just about every woman in her family, so she feels like she has to cover a whole lot of ground.
Okay. And so when I think also about this name and the significance of Grandma
Yes.
being in her life, does it say anything? Is there a connection for you in light of Amanda or Olivia Catherine Amanda Mae Brown and Grandma's relationship?
Well, I was very close with my grandmother, both of my grandmothers, and I'm very close with my grandmother now. Olivia, she and her grandmother's a little round, and so her grandmother's able to understand what she's going through. Yes.
All right. And another thing I discovered about you, and I love and can appreciate, is that you are a woman of great faith.
Yes.
And as I said, that I believe that this has been divinely given to you as an assignment to share the gift and that which has been birthed in you.
Yes.
And so how has your faith informed the writing of this book? What has been that journey for you that brings you to this moment?
Well, I was a single mother of two. I had my daughter and my son both, they were both teased. They were both bullied when they were in middle school. And just being a single mother, having to make sure that my daughter believed in herself and saw herself, not as the children talked about her, not as the words that they use. I had to turn that around, for both of my children. And just, just the experiences that they went through. Olivia's born out of my daughter's experience.
Okay. All right. And so I know that culturally, so much can influence the way we begin to think about ourselves and even how we begin to think about others. And currently we are struggling with the issue of bullying in our schools, and children have actually lost their lives, and so much has taken their lives because of it. Now, the question that I have, since this is a story about a little girl, would you encourage mothers of little boys to purchase this book as well?
Oh, definitely. The message is the same. This one just happens to be about Olivia, but it's definitely a book. The rhythm of the way it's written is definitely, little boys will laugh as well, and they'll like it as well, and they'll be pulled into it as well. And I think that mothers can still use it as a teaching and encouraging for their children, boys or girls. In the series, we definitely have another, book about a little boy, but this one in particular, I know little girls, our little Olivia butterfly girls, will definitely be drawn to her.
Okay. And so there is a deeper message than just the bullying.
Yeah.
So what is that message?
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe you have wings before you can fly. You can't listen to the words that other people, where they try to put you that place, that taunting, that teasing. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to know that you are uniquely beautiful. And no matter what other people say, there are children that will try to put you in a place that what was I saying? You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you have the wings to be able to be uniquely who you are. Okay. You have to accept yourself.
So the beauty of who you are, embracing yourself as God has so created you.
Yes.
Isn't it often the case for so many of us, young and old, that we try to fit into the mold that someone else has created for us.
Yeah, the box that they want you to be in. You have to uniquely be who you are, and love who you are. And I think that as mothers, we want to show our children that even some of us, we've been through different bullying situations and teasing. I was teased as a child. I was always a new girl. 9 high schools, 11 elementaries. I went to a lot of schools, and there was a lot of situations where I was the odd girl out. And so I definitely understand the Olivias of the world, that, being a little different. There's nothing wrong with being different. You're not supposed to be, if we were supposed to be a cookie cutter where everybody looked the same, why were we created differently? There's beauty. You look at even outside with the as we say in the book, the flowers. They're beautiful. They're all different, and they're uniquely beautiful.
It's the diversity that makes the beauty.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a harmony. It's a harmony.
Oh, I love it. I love it. A harmony.
Yeah.
That life, when lived in concert with who you are and who God has created you to be. There's a beautiful song and a story in the song that can be created.
Right.
Okay.
And you should be able to be free to be exactly who you are, and to thrive in this environment. That's where Olivia comes from. Being able to be free to be exactly who she is. She should be able to dance. She should be free to dance.
Okay. So this is a story about embracing your own beauty, your own uniqueness, It's a story about freedom,
Yeah.
freedom to be who you are, and the freedom to dance,
Absolutely.
your own dance.
Absolutely.
And so there's a quote that is your quote that I want
My
to
quote.
read.
Okay.
You say it so beautifully, and it's understanding your journey with your journey, your individual growth and discovery of self, and embracing your own beauty and wonder and that of your children. And so you say, I am finally able to write about the events that have taken place in my life. I'm able to write the stories of the people I've met and places I've lived. I feel inspired. I truly believe you can create the world you want to live in by the power of the tongue. I believe and have always believed in happy endings. That's why I wrote Round. Everyone deserves a chance to dance. Not everybody has believed that they can dance. Not everybody has believed that there could be a happy ending.
That's right.
But this story and your story helps us to know that we can all dance and that
Yes.
we can have a happy ending.
Thank you.
And so I'm so glad to know that you have written this book, and you said that there's a series that is
Yes.
following,
Yes.
which means that there's work to be done.
Yes.
And you're
Yes.
still in process.
We are.
And so this would be the first of a series, am I right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
so I know that there is a need. There's
Yes.
a need for publishing. There's a need for marketing and
Yes.
distribution. So how can we help you in this process?
You can help us by clicking on our Kickstarter page and being a part of the movement. Olivia is a movement for children to be able to dare to dream, to dare to reach out of the zone that others put them in, and to believe in themselves and dare to actually be exactly who they are, and to be different and to be unique and to be beautiful.
Absolutely.
So we need help with the publishing, we need help with marketing, and we need help with printing.
Okay. So you've heard about the story Round and this beautiful little girl, Olivia Catherine Amanda Mae Brown, and the desire to teach our children that they are something and somebody unique and special and wonderful. And parents have the opportunity to come alongside of Siobhan and help her put this information in your hand and in the hands of so many others. So we invite you to participate. We invite you to help. And so we're so glad that you joined us, but don't let that be the end of it.
Yes.
Click on the website and make sure you offer and send your support. May God bless you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.